Hey, happy Thursday to you. I hope your week is going very well so far. Because we've had a bank holiday Monday here in the UK, the week for me is going incredibly quickly. But I'm just hopping on today because I want to talk to you about coaching presence. So as you know and understand and practice, coaching presence for us as professional coaches is a really core and foundational competency, really foundational to all that we do as coaches. And yet it can be a competency that can feel a little bit intangible, that can sit a bit outside of our awareness. Sometimes when we're aware, we're distracted. We realize that's impacting on our presence, but other than that, we may not necessarily really think about it. So I'm just going to offer you an invitation today to reflect on you as a coach and your coaching presence, because when we talk about presence as a coach, it's more than just showing up. It's important we know as coaches that we honor our agreements with our clients, that we show up on time, that we're professional. But presence goes deeper than that. Presence is about how we are with our clients, a different level of attention and responsiveness and tuning in to what's going on in the moment. And when we're in coach mode, we're operating at a different level than we would in any other normal sort of human interaction. So it's really an invitation for us when we're focusing on being present in coaching to think about how we're being curious. We're putting our own agenda, preconceptions, ideas, previous experience aside, that we are able to hold ourselves and hold our clients, and in that holding of ourselves and our clients, that we are able to be courageous and sit with discomfort when it arises and offer silence when it matters. And why does coaching presence matter then? Because when we are truly present in that way that I just described, that's what creates a container of trust for our clients. And when we create that trust and we create that space, that then creates room for real insight. And our clients then feel heard. So not just in terms of the words that they're using, and not just in terms of us listening with our ears, but they feel heard in terms of our whole being. Now, we know from the research around this that coaching presence directly impacts the quality of the coaching relationship and then the effectiveness of the coaching outcomes. And we see this time and time again in coaching supervision. Coaches really trying hard to get it right. And in doing so, we can lose connection. So when our minds go to, how good am I doing as a coach, or how well am I doing as a coach? Am I getting this right? It can take our presence away from being there with our client into our own heads, thinking about our own performance, if you like. Whereas when we focus on presence, it allows for authenticity, it allows for a sense of flow. So what can we do that can help us to increase our coaching presence? And actually, a lot of that comes from slowing down. And this is something that's a work in progress for me always, but slowing down enough to breathe deeply. And then when we connect to the breath, we can then connect to what's going on for us in our bodies. And then we can bring that sense of presence to the session. And when we can be fully present in our bodies, we can let go of our mind's need to fix, to jump in, to hurry up, all of that stuff that comes up for us as coaches, so that we can be with the client, dancing in the moment, not kind of racing ahead of them. So supervision for professional coaches is a really great opportunity to explore our coaching presence, what's really going on for us as we hold space with our coachee in the coaching room. What are the patterns that we notice? Where do we notice that we are becoming distracted, or perhaps we're experiencing discomfort, or we're thinking ahead, or we're looking back. And what are we doing for ourselves to regulate our systems so that we can really hold ourselves and hold that space for our clients? So lots of questions here, and I'd love to hear your reflections on what I've shared today. If you're interested in this, and I hope that you are, please do register to join us for International Coaching Week next week, because during International Coaching Week next week, we are going to be running a full week of interactive coaching workshops around these competencies of coaching that relate to coach supervision. So how we engage in reflective practice as coaches, how we really enhance our coaching presence. We've got a really great jam-packed week ahead next week. So please do head over to bit.ly/supervision workshops and do come and join us for International Coaching Week next week. We're really excited. We've got hundreds of coaches from all around the world registered to join us. It's going to be a really fabulous opportunity to learn together and to connect together and celebrate the power of professional coaching. So I look forward to seeing you there. If you have any questions at all for me, pop me a message. I'll be very happy to answer. Have a wonderful day ahead.